To be a good speaker, you can apply different rhetorical methods to your speech. Oprah Winfrey gave a commencement speech at Duke University graduation in 2009, and I will now analyze the speech focusing on the rhetorical methods and the modes of persuasion methods that she applies to her speech. Oprah starts off her speech by greeting all the mothers at the graduation since it's Mother's Day, and this gives a positive effect on the audience. It appeals to the people's feelings, well, because everyone loves their mother. Her beloved godson William is graduating this year, and she starts off by congratulating him and tells a small anecdote from when he was a child to set the mood of the audience, and people they start laughing. And then the real commencement speech begins, I would say. Now she refers to everyone graduating and not just her godson William. To be a good speaker, you first of all have to believe in what you're saying before you can make others believe in it. If you believe in what you're saying, you will have a whole lot more of credibility to your speech. Oprah starts off by telling that all the greatest lessons she's learned in life are from her work. She tells about these different cases that occurred on her job, and she includes these stories in her speech because she thinks they have a very meaningful lesson to them. After each story, she finishes off by telling the graduates that if they can fulfill the criteria learned from the lessons of the stories, the graduates can become very successful in life. There are five meaningful stories in her speech where she finishes off by telling the graduates that if they follow those lessons in life, they'll have success. By repeating herself at the end of all the stories is actually a method of persuasion. By applying repetition to her speech gives the speech rhythm and structure, and the audience feels a familiarity every time the repetition appears. These small stories all appeal to the people's feelings. This rhetorical method is called pathos. It's a method of persuasion. The audience is touched and moved by all the stories that she tells, and she's speaking to the audience, or she's speaking with the audience and not just to them by appealing to their feelings. Her speech is fluent and she doesn't read off a page, which would have given her speech a dull and boring touch. Since Oprah is so famous, she has a lot of credibility. Well, first of all, she believes in everything she's saying in her speech. Um, by having a lot of credibility is called ethos. People they look up to her, they trust and believe her, and they actually believe in what she's saying. She maintains the credibility throughout her speech. She uses novel evidence, it's stories and lessons from her work which haven't aired yet, so people haven't seen it on television. It's new to the audience, which attracts the audience to listen even more carefully to her speech. She uses the word "we" a lot, which gives the audience a feeling that they aren't individuals but a part of something. They're all in the same boat. The speech, however, is only aimed at one part of the audience, which is of course the graduates, because it's their day. Finally, she uses body language. Body language is the essence of a great speech. It holds the audience's focus and gives the speech life, and people they want to keep on listening to what you have to say. And that was actually my analysis on Oprah Winfrey's commencement speech at Duke University.